Hi, this is Maginoni, and here's my review for DC's Knight and Squire #1. Now, this is a 6-issue limited series, and it's supposed to be a comedy. But I guess one of the biggest parts of this comedy is that somebody authorized 6 issues of this book, because I don't know why somebody in their right mind would approve of that. This is just nothing but a big piece of turd. My guess is an editor at DC has a son-in-law that's exiled to the family, needs a job, and he came up with this piece of garbage. What we have here is a Batman ripoff that's based off of English. Batman obviously looks like Prometheus, and I won't even talk about what the Squire looks like. One of my biggest complaints about this book is the fact that you need a dictionary to figure out all of the jokes. DC editors, let me give you a clue on something. If you're telling something funny, we're not going to get it if the punchline is at the back of the book. You know, you might want to make jokes that might be more accessible to your American readers, since this is published in America and not in England. Oh, the art is bad. That's all I'm going to talk about, the art. Now, what we have here is this pub where it's like all these villains and heroes go to drink and then they can't fight. You have, you have knockoff characters like, obviously you have Batman and Robin. You have, look at this one, the Milkman, and here's the Joker. A very boring Joker, I might add. And I'm sure there's other people referenced all over the place. I just don't know who they are. They're saying this is a league of supervillains. They're a crime cartel that took off in India and Australia, and for some reason they said they didn't take off in America. Well, let me give you a clue why they didn't take off in America. Because they're lame. They are nothing but a joke, a lame. That's all I'm going to say about that. Oh yeah, and here's the Punisher, by the way. Let me give you a clue. Punisher doesn't wear a button. He wears a big skull on his chest. Plus, they copied a little bit off of the Punisher Captain America version, if you notice, with the mask there. Here's the Milkman in action. If that gives you an idea of how much fun this book is, I think this panel right here shows you the Milkman in action. We do get a guest star of Wildcat, and something happens in the bar where all the powers go, like, there's like a magic thing around it, and something happens, and then everybody gets to shoot each other and kill each other, and even the fight's really just unimaginative. It's just an unimaginative brawl. I mean, even when you have the Punisher dude wanting to kill people, it doesn't even look like he's killing people. And this is what got me here. The Milkman, you know what his attack is? It's the milk of human kindness. I understand that's supposed to be a joke, but let me tell you something. I didn't laugh. Oh, this is just pain. This is painful to read, and I think whoever approved of this book, they should be dipped into honey, and then thrown into a 10 by 10 pit full of fire ants. That's what should be the punishment for the person who approved this book. Especially when you're thinking there's how many Batman books that are out this week. You have the Return of Bruce Wayne, you have Batman Returns. I mean, heck, his Batman Returns book is out before even the Bruce Wayne's even back. And you have, 3 or 4 of those titles. And then now you throw out the stupid Knight and Squire. Stupid book. It's not funny. It's not funny. It's horrible. I was at a loss. I'm telling you, I was really at a loss. And no, let me tell you something. You're not going to see me next month. I'm not buying this. I am not ever buying another issue if these two people are in it. That's going to be the automatic veto. No, no, no. And I am not going to read this book, read the punchlines, and then go, oh, when the poker, Jarvis Poker, says this, that's what blah 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 comic tradition of having blah blah blah. Guess what? Joke's over. You know, that's like somebody telling you a joke, and then 20 minutes later they go, oh, by the way, this is what the joke meant. Guess what? It's not funny anymore. It's just not funny. It's just stupid. Stupid. Do not see that $2.99 price tag. How about this? I can make this really simple for you. Don't buy it. Save your money. If you want to turn somebody off of comic books for the rest of their life, you know, maybe if you have a kid, an annoying kid who asks you 1,000 comic book questions and you're tired of it, and he just wants to read comics, if you buy him this book, he'll never want to read another comic again. He will never bother you again, and your life will be peaceful from that moment on. So unless you have a reason like that, don't buy this. So that's my warning to you. If you have any comments or questions, let me know. Rate the video up or down, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll have more reviews up later. So until next.